Tomorrow.
Hiya, I'm Hannah. Did you know that quality top-tier gas from Arco optimizes fuel economy?
That means we can do everything we love. I can go golfing.
Yeah, you can.
Finally, I can see my friends.
I can go to practice. Totally.
And after everyone's asleep, I can drive around and finally be alone with my thoughts.
Whatever makes you happy, I guess.
Arco. Quality top-tier gas for less.
Hey Google, turn up the heat.
Receive a ChargePoint HomeFlex charger or a public charging credit. See your Volvo retailer for details.
Now at 6, breaking news from Northern California. A swarm of earthquakes rattling nerves at this hour. What the experts are saying about the shaking ground.
Plus, not so safe and sane. Police make an arrest in a powerful explosion of illegal fireworks that severely injured an 8-year-old child.
And Orange County's district attorney blasting California corrections officials. Why a joyride in a stolen fire truck has him fuming. Now on the news at 6. Good evening. I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Sandra Mitchell. In tonight for Cher Calvin. We're going to start with breaking news tonight. There's been a series of earthquakes that shook Northern California over the short span of 15 minutes.
The first and largest of more than a dozen recorded earthquakes happened near Markleyville in Alpine County. Officials say that first one, a 5.9 magnitude quake, hit at 3:49 this afternoon. Over the next 15 minutes, more than a dozen other earthquakes hit the surrounding area, ranging in strength from magnitude 4.8 to 3.1. According to the governor's Office of Emergency Services, there are no preliminary reports of damage or injuries. A Sacramento resident who felt the quake sent us this video of a swaying chandelier. Residents in the Bay Area also reported feeling the quakes. The USGS says the 5.9 quake has produced more than 40 aftershocks.
We have produced an aftershock forecast for this event. It shows that there's a 6% chance of one or more aftershocks larger than the initial earthquake. I'll emphasize that a 6% chance is far less likely. It's the particularly unlikely scenario.
The USGS says this is the largest earthquake in the area since 1994. We'll continue to follow developments on these quakes, and we'll have a live report coming up here at 6:30.
All right, let's go to some developing news here at home right now. Weary residents returning home. They're picking up the pieces 1 week after that destructive detonation rocked their South LA neighborhood.
But before they get answers into what went wrong, residents are demanding justice. KTLA's Erin Myers explains.
After more than a week, residents in South Los Angeles were able to assess the damage to their homes after being displaced by an explosion due to the catastrophic failure of an LAPD vehicle during an illegal fireworks detonation.
I just want my family to be safe indoors. I want my family to be happy again, you know. It wasn't an easy situation. It's hard. We're basically homeless right now.
City officials say about 75 people were affected. They hope most will be back living in their homes today or tomorrow, but they will still have continued support.
The councilman will do all he can to make sure, like you said, the residents are made whole and reimbursed for any damages.
At least 3 properties were red tagged, which leaves some like Bernardo Becerra and his family not knowing what they will do.
You see the house there, but if you go inside, almost all the house, all the ceiling fell up inside.
The explosion left Bernardo, his wife, and other family members injured.
My wife and me were in the living room watching TV, and suddenly the big explosion. I see my wife flying. She told me, see me flying too for the explosion. And after that, only blood everywhere.
And afraid.
Even in the night, everybody was sleeping in this room, and one of the glass of water, they fell off of the table, and everybody screamed.
Community organizations and residents want to see the city and LAPD compensate the residents for injuries and property damage, along with emotional distress, something residents here are feeling.
We are really scared. That's the truth.
If residents can't go home, hotels will still be available, and if they do